Hey there YouTube, That's here, and I'm going to be bringing you part 5. Wait, 5? Is it part 5? Yeah, it's part 5. Just like, that seems like a really long time. Anyways, we're on part 5 of my UU tutorial, and I'm going to be on the bottom left using the team that you guys have come to know over the past 5 or 4 games, and I'm going to be fighting this guy, Kaipo FVR, I don't know, it's really early, I can't read it. Let's look at his team. He is most likely going to leave with Zapdos, I would think. But it could also be by Sharp. He doesn't really have any leads in his, so I would really expect Zapdos to be the lead. So I think I'm just going to play it safe this game and lead with Chandelure. That's like my mindset. So there's my Chandelure. And there's Bisharp. So this is actually very good for us. He can't fight me at all. He has to switch 100%. And he switches out into a Flamethrower. It was completely free for me to get that Flamethrower off. I could have went for Taunt, but now I can Taunt here. So that's even better. And he can't Toxic me. I don't know why you would try and Toxic me, but since he's just going to stay in, I'm going to Shadow Ball. Doesn't do that much, Crystelias are pretty tanky. So, I mean, he has to switch here. So he switches out and he goes back into the Bisharp. Because now I'm in within kill range for a Sucker Punch. He probably assumed that I had my, that I had a Sash since I led with it. And now that the Sash is broken, he could Sucker Punch kill me. I don't use an offense move. I go for the taunt because I don't want him setting up a sub. And this time I just bought him myself because I can. It's cool, no big deal. You guys saw that he got the double attack boost off the reduction of his stats. When you reduce, I don't know, what's that ability called? I'm going to pause it and find out. Defiant. When I lower his stats, it sharply raises his attack stat. You don't see it that often. I think like either Turos and Infernape, or Turos and Primeape have it, but that's all I can really think of. I know it's his Dream World ability, so let's just resume the battle. You see he's going to swap into his Hitmontop to get Timmy off, and my Heracross Coscom, that's not going to do all that much. So I decided to use this opportunity to go into Suicune. I eat the Toxic. This is a perfectly normal spot for me, so I'll just stay in. He's going to go back out into that Bisharp, and he just Scald. And luckily I get the burn, you know, very, very luckily. There's not really that much I can do against Bisharp, other than break the sub every turn, but since I was Toxic, that could have been a problem. So now since he's burned, I'm just going to start setting up. And we see Stealth Rock, and he gets, I think it's an egg move for Bisharp to have Stealth Rock, so you just got to see that stuff coming. It doesn't really matter for me. And now he goes into Zapdos, and I only have one Calm Mind off, so there's not really all that much I can do. I decided to stay in one turn, hoping to Sleep Talk a Scald, so just so, like, hopefully he didn't use, like, Substitute, you know. That's why I decided to stay in that turn. And I'm just gonna, like, fodder my Suicune here. I know you guys never see me fodder it, but, you know, it happens. Like, looking at the score, I'm getting, like, Raffle Stomped this game, so, whatever. You know, I gotta send out Chinchino, go for the Tail Slap. I could've went for Rock Blast, but I really thought he was gonna switch, so that's another misplay for me. At least he died to his own Life Orb, so he has 5 and I have 3, and my misplays are strong this game. And here comes Choice Scarf Togekiss. He goes for a Protect first turn, like you always should. He still doesn't know I'm Scarfed, but now, like, my one opportunity's gone. So, I'm going to eat the Waterfall. And I'm going to Air Slash, and it kills it. So, it sucks. But whatever, at least I killed it. Machamp's going to come in. And I can't switch because Stealth Rocks are out. And I don't get a flinch with my Air Slash. So, I have 2 Pokemon, he has 4. So, it's not my best spot, considering my wall's coming out now. And this is where I'm going to speed the game up, because my Mew's going to be out here for quite some time. So I get a Rocks on the swap, so now Machamp should be dead. And unless he Rapid Spins it away, which he's going to do later. Pretty much I'm just going to try and, like, wall all his walls out with, like, Dragon Tail damage. Just because he can't do anything about it. He doesn't have any recovery moves. And even if he did, he's not faster than Mew, so he can't taunt. As you can see, my strategy is starting to work. But it's not like the most elegant way to win. I'm only in this situation because I made so many misplays earlier. But yeah, it's most definitely working. There's the taunt. He goes for Iron Head that turn. Smart move, you know, I mean, just because he didn't know if I would Sucker Punch. Or he didn't know if I would use an attack so he could Sucker Punch. I think Ironhead's definitely stronger here. Just because it's guaranteed. In the last turn, I go for another taunt just because I knew he would Sucker Punch. So Bisharp's out. And Hitmontop's going to come out. And he's probably going to Rapid Spin my rocks away. There's the Rapid Spin. There's the Dragon Tail. And this whole time I'm trying to hit that Machamp with my Dragon Tails. Now Machamp comes out. Can you believe that? All that Dragon Tailing was just to get the Machamp to come out and die. But the one time I hit Dragon Tail is when rocks are gone. So, that's kind of funny. Then I miss with a Dragon Tail. Get my Stealth Rocks up again. He's going to Toxic. My Synchronize is going to Toxic him back. Yeah, this game's pretty lame game here. Don't really know why I'm like casting it, but I don't know. You guys got to see every game. I can't just show you the game where game's ready to destroy people. You got to see all the games, like all the games where I'm still learning how to use my team and still testing things, like knowing how much I can take, knowing how much, like, this is a bad situation to be in, but I have to know what I can do from this situation, which is why I'm uploading this game. Alright. So, pretty much now, I'm used pretty much useless. It's to the point where I consider it like fodder. I just want it to die, but I don't want my opponents, like, setting up anymore. I'm just gonna, like, die to the poison. Yeah, it's fine. So, Heracross comes out, and luckily for me, Cresselia comes out. So I get a Mega Horn off. That's gonna be cool. I get a Moxie proc. Hitmontop's gonna come out. He's gonna take away my Moxie proc, but close combat I'll still finish him off. There we go. So, that is game 1. 37 turn game that was very slow and was not very good. Here we go. So, you said I led with Chandelure, but why am I leading with Chandelure? That's always the question. Why did it do that? I didn't press anything. Alright. So yeah, why am I leading with Chandelure? Heracross is in the team. Hitmonlee is a very common lead. So is Crobat. So is Sableye. I'm generally assuming that if he leads with Sableye, I can taunt it because he won't taunt me first. He'll probably just set up, and then Sableye is useless. Crobat, I can Flamethrower and it'll do big damage, and I'm just expecting a U-turn, so it's no big deal. I counter Heracross 100%. There's nothing you do against me. Hitmonlee, same thing. He can't really do anything. If it's a Togekiss, I can just taunt it. If it's Arcanine, he can't really fire attack me either, or close combat, so I'm safe. And also, I like to build on doing the same things over and over again. That's how you get better at them. If I lead with Chandelure in every situation, it sets me up to do better in every situation. So, let's just start the game. Lead with the Chandelure, and he's going to lead off with Sableye, like I figured. So he's going to withdraw. Right off the bat, he knows he can't do anything to me, and he's going to go out, and his Togekiss is going to get taunted. So this is a good situation, so I decide to stay in. I see that I'm faster than he's not Scarfed, but his Air Slash does a little bit more than I wanted it to do. A little bit more than my Flamethrower, and he has lefties, so I'm just going to swap. Going to my Mew. Hopefully I'll be able to get some Stealth Rocks up without getting haxed a little bit. So that's my plan. Just because I'm pretty sure that a couple of his Pokemon might be sashed. So I think it would be a good idea to get some Stealth Rocks up. And he has Arcanine and Crobat, and like a bunch of things that just take huge damage from rock. But you know, things are looking good. At least Mew got its Stealth Rocks off, so that's alright. It's okay if I just get haxed out here. I won't hold it against him. Alright, so his taunts wore off. He could start like hexing me now. There's his T-Wave. But he T-Waved himself because I have Synchronized, and this is actually like better. But now that Mew's paralyzed and he has a full team of 6, I want Mew to like die, or I need to switch, because I just can't fight these guys. I don't want to get set up on. So the reason I went to Chandelure there just to eat the fake out was because Hitmonlee has Unburden as his ability. So if he uses his normal gem, which they all have, he would double his speed, and then he could be a problem. That's why I just went to eat the fake out. Alright, so we're back to where we started. Cool, I got a crit. And then Arcanine comes in. Let's put the speed down a little bit. So, right now I think I'm in an okay spot, you know. I figured out the items on most of his Pokemon. I have my rocks up. And his Hitmonlee still hasn't been able to use his normal gem. So it's good. I'm in a good spot. So Suicune vs Arcanine is also a matchup that I'll play over and over again. Alright, Sableye is going to come in, and on the swap to Sableye I get a free Calm Mind. And then I see Sableye has a Flame Orb, so I'm expecting Trick. There's the Trick. It sucks I got a Flame Orb and he got my lefties, but, like, that's fine. Sorry, I just yawned, because it is super early in the morning. So I'm going to get taunted, and I'll just scald him down, and then I'll just scald everything down. So Hitmonlee's going to come in. I'm expecting the Fake Out here. There's the Fake Out, then I'm going to take burn damage, that sucks too. And Unburden's going to double his speed. So High Jump Kick's not going to kill, but I don't remember if Scald does either. Yeah, Scald's not going to kill either. So I really wanted the burn there. My time wore off, and I would try to use a rest there, but he Earthquaked me smartly. Mew's going to come out, Mew's going to try and do something. I'm pretty sure I could eat the Earthquake. And then I'm paralyzed. I'm like, are you kidding me? Because right now, if I were to like Dragon Tail, I don't know, and then look at that, double paralyzed. Like, just Earthquake me again, bro. Whatever. If I were to get Dragon Tail off, his Unburden would leave and he wouldn't ever be fast ever again. So I have to fodder so many Pokemon. Like, I foddered two Pokemon in my Heracross's stash to kill a Hitmonlee that should have been able to kill for free, but I was paralyzed twice. So that was pretty lame. Like, either way, I got the Moxie proc, but I have to fodder my Heracross out of this Crobat, because I can't have it, like, setting up. And then we see Black Sludge, so yeah, I definitely need to get rid of this guy. So he's going to Poison Fang, it doesn't do that much, and I'm going to go for a Rock Blast, and that should be enough to heal Crobat. There we go. Alright, so Arcanine's gonna come back out. He's going to Intimidate me, that really sucks. I'm still going to go for the Rock Blast. Just because I have the King's Rock, remember? Always gotta have faith that you're going to get that flinch. Or a crit. There's the flinch. So that's pretty much free. I don't want to get extreme speeded, so I go to my Chandelure. There's the extreme speed. Because it could kill my Chinchina, that's how weak it is. And from here I'll just Shadow Ball, because I'm faster than a wall Arcanine. So, he's going to go into Togekiss. We already know that Togekiss is slower than me, so I'll just Flamethrower it. And then he's going to go into Heracross, and I think I'm faster than Heracross too, because I'm speed-natured. But he's Scarfed, like they all should be, and he just Mega Horns. That's funny. So, that was game 2. I won that battle. Was not very clean, but oh well. Oh my goodness, I hate this thing. Alright, we're good. Alright, so, you saw with Chandelure again. The real question, as it always is why? Yeah, I guess you guys could just start saying that, like, you always leave with Chandelure, that's the reason why. But there are certain situations where I wouldn't. You guys have seen me not do it before. In this situation, it's to taunt the Gligar. It's also to stop the Mind Chow Fake Out, like High Jump Kick. It's also to stop that Roserade. And I could fight Mismatches. So that's why I love it. So let's just start the battle. There's Chandelure. And there's Mind Chow. So right off the bat, he goes for a Stone Edge and I go for a Flamethrower. And luckily for me, he misses. But I don't want to fight that again, so I'm just going to switch out into Mew. And there, he's going to Stone Edge again. I was sashed anyways, but I'm really lucky that he missed. So he's going to go into Snorlax. On the swap, I'm going to get my rocks up. It's needed. And he's going to withdraw Snorlax. I don't really know why I went into it. I guess to eat like a Shadow Ball. But he's going to go into Gligar. And on this taunt, I'll go to Gligar. I'm going to get a Dragon Tail out. Back into Snorlax. So I doubt he's going to switch again now, knowing that he knows my moveset. I'm just going to taunt because it's free. And he's going to Body Slam crit me for 36%. Does quite a bit. So he's just going to stay in and keep trying to Body Slam. Luckily for me, I haven't gotten paralyzed yet. And Roserade's going to come back out. And Roserade's probably going to be faster than me, so I can expect. There's the Leaf Storm, and yeah, I'm dead. But I couldn't really switch. Like, it was fine staying in there. I'm going to go into Chinchino. He has to leave, his stats are cut. He's going to go on a Gligar to wall me out. And I'm just going to go for a Tail Slap. It's not going to do that much. It would have like totally killed that Roserade though. Alright, so I decided to knock off. I like having knockoff over U-turn on this guy, just because like I feel it's a better move. And now my Tail Slap's going to do pretty much double the damage. It's still not that much, but you gotta just hope for the flinches and the crits, man. That's how it works with this guy. Alright, so I almost kill it with the last Tail Slap, and he gets another Roost off, and I'm like, dang it. I know I'm going to miss with these Tail Slaps eventually, so I just go for a Bullet Seed, because it's going to be a 2-shot anyways. Bullet Seed's 100% accuracy, Tail Slap misses at the most, like, inopportune times. And there's the flinch, here's the Tail Slap to finish it off, and you see, all I needed was like one flinch, and I got it. So, Mismatches is going to come back out. I don't want him setting up a sub, so I'm just going to stay in Bullet Seed. Yeah, like, he can't set up sub now, he's too weak. And I flinch it, so it's another just free kill, because I had confidence. And Roserade's going to come back out now. And I should be faster than Roserade, which I am. There we go. And there's another kill with Chinchino, just because he can't deal with it. So, Mindshell's going to come back out, and I don't want to get fake outed, so I'm just going to go into Togekiss. And he Stone Edges me, and I'm like, what the hell? And now I know that he's Scarfed. So, I don't know. I guess when I was making these videos, Scarf Mindshell was kind of popular. It's actually very bad. And people should not do that. Like, I guess he got one kill off it, but Mindshell is, like, not the type of Pokemon you Scarf. Its offensive moves are too limited to Scarf it, that's all. Alright, so this is a situation I don't want to be in. Suicune versus Kingdra, very, very, very bad. He can get Dragon Dances off. Luckily for me, he goes for Dragon Dance instead of Substitute, and that also means he's a physical attacker, which means my Heracross could have countered there, but I don't like countering versus Kingdras, just because they can sub. So I had to fodder my Heracross, yeah, that sucks. But now that I know that he's probably not going to use sub, and he's at 20%, I go back to Suicune, hopefully to, like, burn him, and he uses Rest, and I'm like, wow, I'm in a very bad situation here. Suicune could, like, get as much, like, Calm Minds as it wants, and I still can't really do anything to Kingdra. So I just have to keep Scalding until I burn it, and then switch out to, like, Chandelure to use, like, to use Shadow Ball. So here I'm just going to have to go use Shadow Ball. You saw that he crit killed my Suicune with it. Shadow Ball doesn't kill, and luckily he gets confused. So I'm going to switch it to Chinchino. I need to keep my Chandelure to kill that Choice Band Snorlax. Or not Choice. I need to kill Snorlax with Chandelure. That's my only real hope. Luckily he gets confused. I kill it with Shadow Ball, and his Snorlax comes out, and I'm like, alright, Earthquake, I'm dead. You know? Pursuit, I'm dead. I taunt it, just so he can't Toxic me. And I see Whirlwind, so I know he had Body Slam and Whirlwind. I assume he has Rest, but I don't know what the last move. He keeps trying to Body Slam me. But I guess this is how that was the game, you know? He actually cannot hit me, and if I keep taunting him so he can't use Rest, I'll eventually just kill him with Flamethrower and Burn. So I really shouldn't have won that battle, but his moveset was very, very bad. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, it didn't feel like I was winning that one. But, alright guys, that is 3 games like I normally do. I hope you guys enjoyed it. They were all pretty sloppy games, I think. What was this one again? Yeah, they were all pretty sloppy games. But, you know, you guys, like, I have to show you guys games from every situation. Like, I didn't really do any Suicune sweeps this game. I didn't really do any sweeps this game. I kind of just played them all out to the last Pokemon. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the battles today. I'll hopefully bring you some more tomorrow. And I'll see you all next time.